I said I'd throw this at you, so here it is. Convert seconds over to Excel time. Here we go. Brad Williams, Excel primed, ready to go. Look to your left. What do we have? Seconds, flight seconds. Who would use this? Well, you guys at NASA or somebody that's working for Elon Musk and flying stuff up into the, or Virgin or any of those other guys that, you know, had that 5 seconds of glory of flying everyone to the moon and back. Well, you may need flight seconds. Houston, we've got a problem. Well, we don't have a problem here. We just need to convert this over. And how do we do it? How many seconds in a day? 86,400. Quick, without me doing it. What's the math? 24 times how many minutes? 60. How many seconds? 60. It's going to be a big number. 86,400. This right here is 0.12931. That's Excel time. And what is that? Well, you can multiply that times 86,400. That's what we did here. And it gives us 11,162 seconds. What do you do in order to get minutes? Well, divide it by 60. Divide this by 60. Now it's going to throw an error, but that's okay. I didn't overwrite it. It's not going to correct it for me. Go like this. 457 minutes. If we divide that by 24, we get 52. 52 what? It's not going to work. Why? Because we did what? Division is going to take over, and I think we're going to get 41. So we have 32,160. What is that? That's the part of the day. That would be a third of a day. So it's going to be close to 24 divided by 3 is what? 8. The down and dirty on this is, well, what do I do with this, Brad? Really? Come on. Help it. Help me out, man. Go to Control 1. Go to Custom or whatever. Go to hours, minutes, seconds. This will just spit out a number. This H here, anything that rolls over, you see 8102? Well, that still is below. But anything over, I'll get to it in a second. Let's just go to something pretty. Let's get a pretty output. How's that? Is that pretty enough for you? 7:43:06 a.m.? Well, there you go. So now I just converted everything over. Isn't that nice? But now you don't have a clue as to what that conversion is. And that's fine. You say, I don't really care what the divisor is. I just want to see the money. And this is the money. You want to see what time it is. But no. We're not going to learn that way. We're going to go this route. If this is at 86.4, we don't want 86.4. We want to go, I don't know, let's go to 100 grand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why? I just want to show one example. We have 195. What does that tell you? That we just rolled over. What happens if we Control 1? What's going to happen? I don't know. Let's see. 195, we used what? We used the pretty, and we have 10:59:37 p.m. Do you think that's even close? Well, think about it. We have 1 day. We went 1 day past. So now we're almost 2 days into this at 169. 86 times 4 is going to be 180,000. Well, less than that, but this is kind of telling you right now, this is a big number. Excel throws out the first day, and now it's working with 95% of the day. What do we do there? We can get the time, and we already know the time. It's 10:59. F9. So just keep that in mind. If you have large numbers, what's going to happen? If we're keeping track of dates, that may be a problem. This number, I went to 1 million. I didn't mean to go to 1 million because that's almost 6 days. We went to what, 100,000? That's still not enough. 86,400. Yeah, that's right. That's cool. Let's see if we can score a big number here. You kind of get the idea that if we go over 86.4, it may pose problems down the road. But for now, we'll just deal with this straightforward approach. Let me point out something that is shown down here and is vital, because if you don't get it, it's going to really screw up your interpretation here. Here we have this example. I changed this number here to 1 and whatever. It looks like 100,000. And I need it to be bigger. Just for this example, well, we'll just go with 100 grand. We need a big number, really big number, bigger than 86.4. Okay, 95,957. We know when there's a 1 added, we have a full day there, but we want to count the whole thing. And you remember I said, well, let's look up pretty. Well, we don't care about pretty. We want accuracy. And I said there is this format that you need to incorporate for anything that rolls over. Before we saw this, well, I'll show you. Okay, go to control 1. We go to pretty. What I mean is we want to see AM, PM and not the store if you're in North America. AM, PM is going to show us 2:39:17 AM. We don't want that. See what happens? Excel rolled over and it's just showing us the 11:07 part of the day. We don't want that. We need this H. And that gives us 26:39:17. That's what we need. That's the conversion. Keep that in mind. If you want pure accuracy, you have to use this format. Over here, it just explains that to you. And I just forgot to introduce it to you. That's critical. We will use it. And if you fail to use that format, your outcome is going to really be off. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Thanks.